Hey team, we are back with our weekly content video. We had a little break there between December and beginning of January, but now we're doing the Journey 2020 together as a church. We're going to read through the Bible chronologically, and Children's Ministry is doing it too, which is awesome. And if you haven't started, don't feel like you have to catch up. Just start reading today, and it's very important for you to be doing that in order for you to be prepared for the class on Sunday, because we're going to be studying something we learned that week. We've done creation, fall. We've done second week was Job. Third week was God chooses a family. It's all about Abraham, and this week is Joseph. Okay, and we also are going to have month memory verses, and this month of January is Romans 8:28. So you can, in your room, repeat that many times and see if the kids already know, especially the older ones. All right, in the toddler room, we just welcome the kids at the beginning of the service. You play with them. If the weather is nice, it's been really cold, but if the weather is nice, you can go outside for a little bit before the big kids go. For story time, we have the video on the iPad, and we also have the Bible that we're reading through, and the story is written right here. So you can sit down and just read it with the kids. And then you can do a little review. That's God's plan for us is good. God took care of Joseph in Egypt. God is in control of everything. That's our theme for the month of January. You can sing a little song to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. And you can just keep reinforcing that God is in control of everything. Joseph trusted God, and we can trust God no matter what. Then we have the game Count 12 Brothers. We have this craft sticks with some people drawn on them. I just brought 2, but we have 12 for stop 3 and 12 for stop 4. This is Joseph, one of his brothers. And then you can just count 1, 2, 3, and you can invite the toddlers to repeat. You can hand one per toddler. Just count to 12 many times. Talk about the story. Colorful coat. You can play sleep and wake up. They lay down, wake up, smile. And then you can talk a little bit when you're sleeping, you dream, and talk a little bit about Joseph's dreams. And then the last thing, if you have time, we have a coloring sheet. We have tissue paper, colorful tissue paper already cut up in a little baggie for your room. And you can just talk about the story. So lots of activities for top 3 and 4 this week. And then for the preschoolers, top 5, 6, and kindergarten, we have a welcome activity. In those 20 minutes before we do large group. It's Guess Who's in Control. We played this last week, but if you weren't there, you just sit everybody in a circle. You choose somebody to be the guesser, and then you put them in the bathroom or outside, but make sure there's a volunteer with them. You choose somebody to be the leader who's in control, and that person very sneakily, no, that's not a word, in a very sneaky way, okay, that's easier, they start making a motion. So for example, they just pull their ear, and then everybody starts pulling their ear, or clap. He starts clapping everybody, and the person that's supposed to guess will guess who the leader is, who is in control. And then you can talk about, like last week that we learned about Job, in this week's story, a lot of not so fun things happened to Joseph, but he knew God was in control. He trusted him, and God had a plan. Then you go to large group, you come back, we have 2 activities. One is the same thing as the toddlers. Just let them color. They can write anything they want to on those little spaces. If they don't want to glue the tissue paper, they can just color the colorful coat. And then the journal. I forgot to bring one, but the journey journal for the kids. You can just give them ideas of what to write or draw for the story for this week. They can draw the colorful coat, or they can draw all the brothers, or they can draw Joseph in a big throne, or many things. And that's a great place too for you to tell, especially for the kindergartners that can write. They can write some prayer requests and or write words that remind them of the story, and they can write God is in control too. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Email me, call me, and make sure you're in your rooms. With the cold, I can tell everybody's arriving to church a little bit later, but it is very important that you're there 15 minutes before service starts, because that's when we open check-in, and that's when families start going in the room, okay? All right, I'll see you Sunday.